She's played to sold-out stadiums on every continent, her fans have caused seismic activity, and her music has defined a generation. Taylor Swift is a global icon. But how did a girl from a Christmas tree farm in Pennsylvania become one of the most powerful and strategic minds in the entire music industry? It wasn't magic, it was a masterclass in songwriting, reinvention, and business acumen. To understand her empire, we have to go back to the beginning, to a teenage girl with a guitar and a notebook full of dreams. From the very start, Taylor Swift wasn't just a singer, she was a songwriter. Growing up in Wyomissing, Pennsylvania, she picked up a guitar at age 12 and began pouring her life into her lyrics. Her family saw her potential and made a bold move to Hendersonville, Tennessee, placing her in the heart of the country music world. While other kids were at football games, Taylor was knocking on doors along Music Row, handing out demo CDs she'd burned herself. She secured a publishing deal at just 14, becoming the youngest songwriter ever signed by Sony, a TV music publishing. This wasn't a hobby, it was a profession. She approached songwriting like a job, writing every single day after school, meticulously documenting her teenage experience with a detail and honesty that resonated deeply. Her first single, Tim McGraw, was written in her freshman year math class. It was this discipline and raw talent that laid the foundation for everything to come. Her self-titled debut album in 2006 was a massive country hit, but Taylor already had her eyes on a bigger prize. With each album, she pushed the boundaries of her sound. Fearless blended country with pop hooks, earning her the Grammy for Album of the Year and making her the youngest artist to ever win the award. Speak Now, which she wrote entirely by herself, was a direct response to critics who questioned her songwriting abilities. Then came Red, a sprawling album that fully embraced pop, rock, and indie influences, signaling a major turning point. But the true break from her country roots was 1989. She called it her first official pop album. It was a sleek, synthpop masterpiece that dominated the charts and solidified her as a global pop superstar. This wasn't just changing genres, it was a deliberate, calculated evolution. She never abandoned her core strength narrative songwriting, but she continuously changed the sonic packaging, keeping her music fresh and reaching new audiences with each reinvention. Taylor Swift's journey has been marked by significant industry challenges that tested her resolve. Early in her career, she faced media scrutiny and criticism often aimed at her personal life and songwriting subjects. But the most formative challenge came in 2019 when the master recordings of her first 6 albums were sold to a music manager she had publicly feuded with. For many artists, this would have been a devastating, career-ending blow. The master recordings are the original sound files of a song, and owning them means controlling how they are used in films, ads, and more. Without ownership, the artist loses both revenue and creative control over their own past work. Taylor saw this not just as a personal betrayal, but as a systemic issue in the music industry where artists often sign away the rights to their most valuable assets. Instead of accepting defeat, she turned this massive obstacle into an unprecedented strategic move. This is where the story shifts from a pop star's career to a masterclass in business strategy. Unable to buy back her original masters, Taylor announced a bold plan. She would re-record her entire back catalog. This was a monumental undertaking, requiring her to perfectly recreate 6 full albums. She titled them Taylor's Version, a simple but brilliant branding move that signaled to her fans which version they should support. The re-recordings were not just about reclaiming her music, they were a direct message to the industry. She was demonstrating the power of an artist's connection with their audience and the importance of owning your work. The Taylor's Version project proved to be a massive success, breaking streaming records and devaluing the original master recordings she no longer owned. She transformed a moment of vulnerability into her most powerful statement on artistic ownership and legacy, providing a blueprint for other artists to follow. Taylor Swift didn't just change her own career. She fundamentally reshaped the relationship between an artist and their fans. Long before social media became a marketing tool for everyone, she was using platforms like MySpace to personally connect with her listeners. She treated them not as consumers, but as friends, sharing inside jokes, personal stories, and leaving clues about her upcoming music in a way that fostered a deep, interactive community. These Easter eggs turned album releases into global events, with fans working together to decode secret messages in her lyrics, music videos, and social media posts. This created a level of engagement that is unparalleled in modern pop culture. It's more than just marketing, it's a shared language and a form of collaborative storytelling. By inviting her fans into her world, she built an army of loyal supporters who are invested not just in her music, but in her journey as an artist and a person. As we look at her career today, it's clear that Taylor Swift's influence extends far beyond the charts. Her Eras Tour isn't just a concert series. It's an economic phenomenon, boosting local economies in every city it visits. Her business decisions have sent ripples through the music industry, forcing a conversation about artist rights, streaming payouts, and the value of a physical album. She has become a case study in branding, long-term strategic planning, and the power of a direct-to-consumer relationship. Her legacy is still being written, but it's already one of incredible resilience and a quiet, relentless drive. So, what can we learn from the empire of Taylor Swift? The story isn't just about fame or fortune. It's about the power of relentless discipline, the courage to reinvent yourself, and the unwavering belief in the value of your own work. It shows that in any field, the key to long-term success isn't just talent, but strategy. It's about playing the long game, understanding the rules of your industry, and knowing when it's time to rewrite them entirely. From a girl with a guitar to a global force, Taylor Swift's journey is a powerful reminder that with vision and determination, you can be the master of your own destiny. Thanks for watching.